Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and I'm doing a quick 3 tarot. It's so crazy because I was planning on doing a daily thought, and then my mood totally changed. And I had been looking at my mermaid tarot deck. Hold on. I'll show it to you. This deck right here. And I haven't used this deck in a minute. Also, just a heads up, they're doing maintenance as usual. Why they're cutting grass after it rains, you're never, at least that's how it was when I was growing up. My parents were like, don't cut grass after it rains, but whatever, because it rained last night and the power went out too. But I was sleeping, so it's all good. But I was looking at my mermaid deck and I was like, I have not used this deck in a minute. I think I need to do a reading. And I just uploaded the Easter reading. I did the Easter reading. I recorded it back at the middle of March is when I recorded it because that's when it was on my spirit to do it. But I decided not to upload it until yesterday. So yeah, which Easter is on the 17th, and it's not far from the full moon in Libra, which is happening this month in April. Also, we're getting a new moon in Taurus. So we got 2 new moons. There was the new moon in Aries that just happened on the 1st of April. And then there will be a new moon in Taurus that happens, I believe it is the 29th of April or the 30th. It's like the last day of April or something like that, but it's a new moon in Taurus. So that's happening too. Also, I'll bring this up. I might do it as, I don't know if I'm going to do it as a show or as a daily thought or whatever, but I plan on probably doing some predictions. One of them, just a little preview, is that something will probably happen in the month of May. Something major will happen in the month of May. And I'll go into the details about that and where I'm coming from, why I'm picking up that type of energy. But let's go ahead and get to this. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Speaking of social media platforms, thank you to the YouTube community. All the people who have been liking the videos, people who have taken time to comment, people who have taken time to watch the videos as well. I sincerely appreciate all the love. So thank you for that. Let's get to this. All right, quick 3 tarot. This is for the collective. Not for a specific sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. May I have the energy for the collective for Tuesday, April the 5th. May I have the energy for the collective for Tuesday, April the 5th. May I have the energy for the collective. When I split the deck, 7 of Cups came out when I split the deck. For Tuesday, April the 5th. Some of you might have a lot of options. Some of the energy I was picking up when I did the pre-shuffle is that you're just walking away from certain things. Also, there might be some pettiness going on around you. Or either you might have woke up and then you decided it's almost like it's like the buttons are peace and petty and you decided to click to hit the petty button. Some of you are in the mood to be petty today due to whatever reason. that might be going on too. But I feel like some of you are walking away from the pettiness is what you're doing. But there's options on the table. Some of you might have some confusion going on. Something's going to be illuminated though, because when I did the 3 split, the sun is at the bottom of the deck. So there will be some type of illumination. Also, happiness too, because again, the sun card is the happiest card in the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. A Leo could be making you happy. Or you could be a Leo. Also, with the 7 of Cups, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That could also be in the chart of someone that you're dealing with, too. But this is the thing of making the right decision, so far as what I'm picking up. So, let's get 3 cards. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? Thank you. Interesting. Okay, may I have 2 more cards, please? What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? Whoa, that's a whole lot. Something's telling me to take that one, so I'm taking it. May I have one more? Hold on, is this turned over? No, it's not. All right, good. May I have one more card, please? Okay, both of these. Something said take both of these. Oh, what? Wow. Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. What's at the bottom of the deck? Queen of Pentacles. Lots. Okay, so we have 2 queens. Something, I read a tweet earlier. Hold on. Give me a second. Where's my other phone at? I'm going to, if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Because I replied to someone's tweet on my, just so, between us, I have multiple cell phones. One of my cell phones, the stuff that is questionable that I do, that's the phone I use for that stuff. Anyways, so one person tweeted, heart has been dragged through the gates of hell. Now it is hardened like a sword, embedded in a rock, awaiting result. I said that sounds like Queen of Swords energy. Okay. And it's funny that the Queen of Swords comes out today when this person tweets that. Now, mind you, the first card that came out was the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. That could be about commitment. Also, it could be about study, higher learning, or something of that nature. Maybe some of you are thinking about going back to school. I don't know why, but the energy that's coming to me when I'm looking at this is that every single thing that a certain person has done to you, you've been writing it down. Maybe somebody's doing a tell-all book. I know this is random. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Maybe somebody's doing a tell-all book about their life. Like they've been through, almost like, what's that woman's name? Michelle. That's it. Thank you. Michelle. You remember the Straight Outta Compton, How I Survived Compton, or whatever it was called. I haven't, believe it or not, I own a bunch of movies. Straight Outta Compton is one of them. I still haven't watched the movie yet. I've owned it for like 4 or 5 years now. Still haven't watched it yet. But there's the other one, which is Surviving Compton with Michelle. And she was talking about what she went through. And I don't know why. And again, this might resonate with only one person. I feel like there's someone who's been through a whole lot, whether it's in a relationship, love-wise, or whether it's a job. I feel like this is a love. And they've been writing everything down. They've been keeping a journal, is what they've been doing. I don't know why I'm hearing book deal. I'm just thinking about a book deal. Like all of the pain, they're going to profit off of their pain, is what's going to happen. Because in this 3 of Swords, was one of the cards that came out. And again, this is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And Queen of Pentacles, where is it at? Hold on, here it is. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. I might title this Profiting Off Pain. But some of you are walking away and you're not dealing with it anymore because, again, this is Queen of Swords and Three of Wands that came out together. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then, of course, Queen of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Libra, to be more specific. That's the energy I'm picking up. With this Queen of Pentacles being on the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's somebody that's going to profit off of their pain, is what I'm picking up. Also, I just heard that someone is putting the kibosh on someone else profiting off of their pain. Like, I'm looking for the words to articulate this the best way. If, let's say you're doing something and it's causing you pain, but the other person, they're not necessarily seeing the pain that is causing you. All they're seeing is the rewards that they're reaping from whatever actions you're doing. But they don't know that the actions you're doing is causing you pain. Or either maybe they do know it and they just don't care. Regardless, Queen of Swords, you're going to put a kibosh on that. I'm picking up some of that energy too. You're going to put a kibosh on that. But for others of you, I don't know why a book deal is on my mind right now. I feel like somebody is writing a book about all the pain they've endured, is what they're doing. Three of Swords energy, which is heartache and pain. All the pain they've endured, they're writing a book. Don't be surprised if your book becomes a bestseller. And if it's not a bestseller, don't be surprised if you make a nice penny off of it, because something doesn't have to be a bestseller to make money off of it. There are things in life that people have never heard of that people make money off of. In books that people have never heard of that people have made plenty of money. I'll give you an example. There's this author. I met him many, many years ago. His name is Elin Harris. He passed away, though, a long time ago. But for his books, some people may not even know who Elin Harris is. But one of the deals that he signed, it was I think it was a $15 million deal. And this was back in the day. It was like either a $15 million deal or a $25 million book deal or something like that. But his type of books were for a specific group of people. It's almost like, what's the word? I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I need the words. It's almost like you will have your own base, if that makes sense. You'll have your own base. Almost like Tyler Perry, in a way. Because not everyone is into Tyler Perry. I'll tell you that right now. There's some people that can't stand Tyler Perry. And even with his plays, there were people who didn't like his plays, but he still made money off of them. Just like with his TV shows, he's still making money off of them. I don't watch The Oval. I don't watch any of Tyler Perry's shows, to be honest. The only thing I really watch is like the Medea stuff, and that's it. But Tyler Perry still makes money. So, and I feel that even if your book isn't like an international bestseller or something like that, you will create a base that supports you from it. And I don't know why. I feel like there's other things attached to it where it could become something even bigger than what you imagined it to be. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're working on a book, like you're seeing a book in your head, but you're not seeing merchandise. You're not seeing t-shirts. You're not seeing mugs. You're not seeing endorsement deals, sponsorships. You're not seeing all of that. So, whoever this is resonating with, because this is really, really specific. all you're seeing is a book. That's all you're seeing. Some of you may not even be seeing a movie. You're just like, I'm going to get this pain out. And it may be a thing of it's cathartic for you. And you just want to get it out. And you do. And in your mind, all you were doing was getting out how you felt about what you've been through and what you have been through. But the people whose lives it touches, they're like, we want more. We want to know more about this person. We want more of this information. We want more of this. And then it creates this whole new thing, these whole new avenues of possible income that happen, which is why Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Because the Queen of Pentacles has the ability to spin straw into gold. That is her ability. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. That is the Queen of Pentacles ability. So somebody, and I'm going to title this that, profiting off pain is what it will be. Someone is going to profit off of their pain. Whatever pain you have went through, you're going to be very strategic about it. Queen of Swords. But with the Three of Wands here, something's going to come in, and especially with the Queen of Swords, dealing with communication and thoughts and writing a book. Somebody's writing a book. That's interesting. Someone's writing a book. They're going to profit off of that. Now, I'll also throw it out here too. Someone might be getting ready to sue or getting ready to divorce as well, because Queen of Swords is a divorce card. And with the Hierophant being a commitment card too with an institution, someone might be getting ready to divorce and they might be getting ready to get some money. Queen of Pentacles. They're going to get a nice settlement. I'm not an attorney. Don't take that as legal advice. I'm just telling you the cards and the energy. But they may be profiting off of their pain. There may be a possibility that someone's going to be sued for something else, not in regards to love. It could be on the job where something happened and you're able to launch a lawsuit due to your pain and suffering. And once it goes to the official institution, which would be the court, that's when you go into that Queen of Pentacles energy. Just out of curiosity, what's at the bottom of this? I haven't even looked at it. What's at the bottom? Let's see together. What's that? Seven of Cups again. So Seven of Cups again. So once you go into this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're going to have options. And again, I'm going back to writing this book where you're seeing one thing, but it's going to turn into more than one thing. You're going to have all these options come available to you through this. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Anyway, that's your quick three. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.